Here we go again. So start with a very similar kettlebell squat. Notice on this squat, I'm turned out. Here's a variation though on this one. So I drop one arm off, which makes it a core exercise. And what I did is just got a good start and then did 5 on each arm. And I'll finish with 2 just for a good form and to level things up again. So work the core whenever you can, and if you can go one arm, you'll find that it has to be engaged just a little bit more. So I'm going to do this single leg exercise again. Always great to do things on 2 legs, but when you go from one side to the other, you become really aware of where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, and if you have a big difference from your left to your right side, you a lot of times can find a problem before it becomes a big problem. Become aware of whether you're tighter in your hip flexor. And there, if you watched really closely, you saw me rotate my hips just to keep things level. I have my hands on my hips to check that they're level, and I have something I'm parallel to in front of me. So the gate or the railing, I'm able to square right and left, and I know how I'm doing. So Truman is on my mat there. So had to move him a little bit. Now coming down, I'm going to show you a variation with the chest press. So raising hips to do the same kind of work or variation, whether you do 2 arms or 1 arm. I'm going to show a little of both here. With my hips up in a bridge, it's a little bit like a plank. I'm working more muscles doing the chest press than I otherwise would if my back were entirely lying down and supported on the floor. So if you can, why not? Standing up, I'm going to come back one more time into this bent over row. One of the reasons I like a bent over row, and I even like one that does 2 arms at once, although I'll also show that variation with doing a single arm, the other one holding the weight, is that it's like bending over to pick up something off the ground. When you pick something heavy up, you really do engage the core and you need strong back muscles. And this mimics that and gets you prepared while you're thinking about form